Hello everyone, Rev Deanna here. I'm the minister with the United Church of Canada, serving the physical communities of Daysland, Killam and Roseland, and this online community of DKR United. I am here by the nativity scene in Killam because this Sunday is the Sunday of joy, and we're hearing the story of Joseph, and so I thought it was good to have in the background as we share in this time the image of Joseph and Mary. And so as I said, this Sunday in Advent is the Joy Sunday. We are also holding our Lament and Light service this week. And that's a service where we acknowledge the sorrows and the griefs that come with this season often. And it seems, I was reflecting this morning on the fact that Joy Sunday is the same time as this Lament and Light. And it's fitting that they are together, because you may have noticed in your life that joy and sorrow are so often linked. I was looking through some pictures for a project that I'm working on, and it's the joy and warmth of the memories, but also the grief of people that are no longer with us and times that are gone. So things like the joy of watching your children grow and seeing the wonderful human beings that they are becoming kind of commingles with the sadness that they're no longer small, or maybe they've grown up and moved away or gone to university far away. So that joy and sorrow commingles. There's also the joy of a new adventure, mingled with the laments of what we need to leave behind in order to go on that adventure. So I think that we can all find ways to notice that joy and sorrow commingle in our lives. And so this week we have Joy Sunday commingling with Lament and Light Sunday, or Lament and Light service. And it got me wondering if that's how Joseph felt when he learned that Mary was going to have a baby, and not obviously with him. And so I was thinking about that, and I was like, well, the chances are really high that this was an arranged marriage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that neither of them had some joy and anticipation about their union, that would have, and they maybe would have spent time daydreaming about their lives together and all the joys that they would share, including potentially one day having children. And then for Joseph to hear that Mary was with child, knowing that it was not his, must have spun him in complete circles inside with all these tumultuous feelings that arose. Likely anger and hurt and sadness. Yet I think there was still a lingering joy that he couldn't quite quench. The story doesn't tell us a lot about Joseph, but the fact that he in the end did decide to still join his life with Mary's tells me that there was some sort of unquenchable love, unquenchable joy in their relationship that this news just couldn't quell. And because, even an angel's appearance and telling you, it's okay, go ahead and make her your wife, if there wasn't that lingering joy, I don't know that he would have done that. And so I was thinking, that kind of sums up life. The joy of anticipation, initially getting quelled by anger or grief or broken relationships or the death of a dream. But this profound promise of the season of Advent, of Christmas, the birth of the Christ child, is the gift of a joy so deep, so sustaining, that nothing can knock it out and quell it. And so this week, like Joseph, may God's messenger bring you this gift of profound joy. And like Joseph, may you also become a messenger of joy. Because that's the other thing I was thinking about. Can you imagine the depth of joy that Mary would have felt when Joseph said he was still going to take her to be his bride? And so, whatever you are going through this week, whatever this season is stirring up for you, may you look for and find the messages of sustaining joy, both in your life and in those around you, that help you through this season. And may you be a messenger of that joy to others who need it this season. Thanks so much for joining me. I've seen a couple of you pop on. It's really great to know that we can connect in this way. I do encourage you, if you find these midweek reflections helpful and meaningful, to leave comments. If you are able to, I would strongly encourage you to go to our YouTube channel, which is DKR United, and click subscribe, because that will help us open up different features that will make our job a little easier. So please click subscribe. And also that means that you won't miss any videos if new ones come up. And then also, if this is meaningful and helpful to you, and you aren't normally a person that gives to the church, I would encourage you to find ways, if you can, to give as you are able, to share the joy that we talked about, but also to share of your financial gifts. And I will put links in the comments of how you can do that. So friends, thank you so much for tuning in. Deep blessings of joy to you all this week. Take care. God bless. Bye.